Hello, everybody. Lord Michael, or McMusing, depending on who you are, has asked me to talk a little bit about my experience of becoming part of his cult. Not cult, religion. Sorry. So I'll tell you just a little bit of my story. Okay, when I was 6, my father, Antonio Fernando Nicarino Comparabaleta, Pista Fettuccini, dropped me off at the convent, the local convent. He said it was a local convent even though we flew to another country. He dropped me off and I was 6. So I grew up at the natural conception of the dove. Yeah, it was a really great place for me. And eventually I ended up getting the responsibility of being able to cook Christ, because you have to prepare the making of his body for Mass. And it's quite the honor to be able to be the person that is the bread maker, which is really just the body of him. The blood is the priest's job, the bread, the body. Anyway, so one day in the body kitchen, we had a little leak, and none of us could figure out what to do, so we called the local carpenter, and she came out, and her name was Van. She was so beautiful. And she told me about the religion of Michael, my idol now, and I talked to the other sisters about what Van had told me about her faith, and they were getting concerned about me, but I wanted Van to come back, so I started making holes in the stone. So when it rained, it would leak, and we'd have to call the carpenter again. Not Jesus. Not Jesus, it's the carpenter. No, kids. That would be silly. And she came back, and in the middle of the night, because she had figured out our hallway system, they put a bag over my head and put me in a black van with no windows. Not van, because her name is Van. Like a automobile van, you know. And ever since then, I'm fully into the church, and I'm no longer baking the body of Christ. No, I'm the baker for the bake sales that we have for our religion. So, anyways, that's my story. Thank you so much for letting me be a part on this day, Namaste. I'll see you later. Bye.